What did I think power was? What was my concept of joy? How empty life must have been. As I merged my body with the biomass, I begin to sense the borders of rapture.
Simpson, Malone, Shandera, and Perez are dead. At least those are the ones we know for sure. Those bastards sabotaged the Meson acceleration coil. They blew out the entire driver core 6 subdecks. From what I can tell, somebody tapped the frequency resonator to refract human-sized movements. The overload of all those people moving around must have blown the resonator. We set up a magnetic shield, and the ship's still functional. Barely. I've quarantined the entrance to Pod 2. The secondary coil is right there, and I don't know how thorough the son of a bitch who did this was.
So, we're in a barely functional ship. This doesn't sound like a solid escape plan.
Until I can reverse the gravitronic generators, we're effectively cut off from Pod 2. Wozchek's email said the only way to do that is by resetting the power to the access station periodically. Of course, he didn't volunteer to do it himself. What a goddamn mess.
Yes, sir. Now, I have 20 batteries, I think, at least. So, if I get any 1400 nanites, so I don't think I'll be buying any nanites. Yeah, buying batteries, because I haven't used them so far too much anyway. So, I guess what we have now will be sufficient to complete the game. So if I get a chance, I will buy more standard bullets, or preferably more anti-personnel bullets, as much as I can buy, because I have to use to be effective. I'm going to have to switch to the burst mode at some point with the pistol, and that'll mean my ammo consumption will triple basically. So those 250 anti-personnel bullets I will just be spending them at a rapid rate when the actual combat starts with against the enemy. On the bright side, only the larger creatures will require that, meaning the rumblers and the floating, I guess, reavers. Everything else only takes a few singular bullets, so I don't have to. There's no point using the burst against them. Yeah, I'm out of power.
Replication database reinitialized.
Yeah, both totally useless. I'm gonna use the expert and another brawn. So
only one egg remains. Insect. Are you always this slow?
Unit P041 compromised. Unit R983 compromised.
okay, so we can alter the elevation of these warheads, I guess. So we don't need them to gain access here, but I think we need them hide access to there and then there. So
perform well for an insect. Transmitting cyber modules.
We arrived planetside via the shuttle on June 15th at 0800 hours. Kerenskin was the first one out the door, never even bothering to do a level B hazard suit exam. Not wanting to let that little triumph suit get a head start, Diego thought it was crazy, sending the senior officers of the Rickenbacker down to the surface of an uncharted body. But both those idiots were gonna get all the glory for the UNN and try up they could. Damn. Time for inspection. More later.
Okay. The mini is breaking the windows of the or the viewports of the Rickenbacker. They're probably not made of glass. It's a spaceship after all.
A worm crawled up my arm and rested on my neck. When he whispered into my ear, I felt a tingle. He told me how to make a weapon that would help us against our enemies. And here's the thing. It's made of worms. It even fires worms. But it stings like you wouldn't believe.
Yes, more cyber modules. We only have 210, so that should last for a while.